Hey everyone, how you doing today and welcome back to The Culture. Now this is a show where I give you the latest and greatest in pop culture and I give you my thoughts and impressions on it. Now today I'm going to be talking about the Xbox conference or the Xbox showcase that just happened, well, as of recording today. And in all honesty, all right, do you know what? Let me give you my thoughts in the middle of this section or maybe towards the end, because let's just talk about how the conference went. And all right, do you know what, screw it, I'm gonna give you my thoughts now. I thought this thing was okay. Like, it's okay, it was an okay conference. Like, the reason why I say it's an okay conference is because they showed games, and granted, Xbox are going in the right direction with their games, and to be fair, they were good games, but like, nothing in this conference made me say I need to buy an Xbox Series X. Nothing. That was my problem. Like, it's not a bad thing, and let me not like trash Xbox for this. Like, they did do a good conference. Let's go, I'll get it twisted. It was actually a pretty good conference. It's just when you come off the heels of seeing PS5's like amazing conference, right? And you go to the Xbox Series X one, you're just thinking, wow, I mean, okay, you got hope, but that's it, hope. I don't have like definitive answers. You know what I mean? So especially with Halo, but let's start off with Halo actually, because that was the first game they showed. And Halo Infinite, before it even was like before they showed this gameplay trailer today, I was hyped for Halo Infinite because I used to be a huge Halo fanboy. I loved Halo. It was awesome. The multiplayer is amazing. The story of 1 to 3 I think is incredible. Halo Reach is one of the best games I've ever played. I friggin' adored Halo, but after Halo 4, I was all right, this is good. Yeah, it's really good, but it's not like great or anything. It's not top tier Halo. And I didn't get not Series X, an Xbox One. And because the only thing I'd play on Xbox One is Halo. Like, I wouldn't play any other game. Like, yeah, Forza's cool, but I don't like owning Forzas, and every other game I don't think I'd play. So if I was to have gotten an Xbox One, it would legit be for Halo, and I thought that was kind of pointless. Like, why am I getting a Halo machine when my PS4 can play ridiculous amounts of games? And I think to this day I made the right decision, because when I moved to Series X, I'll probably play Halo 5, and that was the only Halo that came out as an Xbox One exclusive. Found out that Halo 5 isn't even that good. So so Halo has been a bit of the decline, because Halo is not like Halo anymore. Like, it's just like, okay, I'm sorry for anybody who whose earphones popped at that point, but Halo's not like Halo anymore. Halo is not the big dog anymore. Halo is the franchise that we know, but it's not like the Game of the Year franchise anymore. It's not that top tier anymore. So with Halo Infinite announced, I thought, okay, maybe this will be Halo's 343 industry and Halo's return to form. Maybe this is where they go back to Halo being Game of the Year contenders. Like, this is the Halo that changes Halo. You know what I mean? And when they started the gameplay trailer and it was just going, I was like, fam, I've seen all of this before. Like, okay, except for like the grappling hook, and there may be an open world. I don't know if it is open world Halo. I pray it is, but I'm not gonna put my hopes up, especially after seeing the gameplay reveal. But everything else was standard Halo, like nothing different. Like, it was Halo, it was regular ass Halo. And it's okay, let me not trash Halo yet again, because Halo is fun, and it's a lot of fun. Like, the gameplay is sick, and you can't change Halo that much because you don't want it to be completely different from what Halo is. But man, I just wanted more. Like, I was expecting something more. Like, it's called Halo Infinite. This is the first Halo game that is a main series Halo game without a number. Like, come on, like, this should be the new and improved Halo, and it just didn't feel like that. So that was a shame for me, and I'm still gonna play it because it's on Game Pass, but I'm not as hyped for it as I thought I would be. I thought I would be like, oh my god, like, I need to play this Halo game. Now I'm like, all right, I'll play it, You know what I mean? Like, all right, I'll play it. You know, like, oh, screw it, I'll play it. You know what I mean? So that's a shame. Other than that, this conference had Forza obligatory games. The obligatory Xbox games of Forza, Halo, and State of Decay this time, not Gears of War. But yeah, so State of Decay 3 is coming out. Hey, oh, okay. And then Forza, hey, okay. To be fair though, Forza looks flipping beautiful. I'll give them credit for that. It looks beautiful. I mean, Forzas are always looking beautiful, but that one, woo, Jesus, like that looked beautiful. Other than that, Obsidian came out and said that they're releasing their DLC to Outer Worlds, which is really good. And also they announced that they had another game, which is funny. I forgot what the name of this game is. Hold on, let me check this game. I think it's called is it Grounded? Yeah, Grounded. All right, cool. So it was called Grounded, right? And the first thing they say in the trailer was, if you want the biggest game of the year, get Cyberpunk. And I was like, yeah, why the hell am I here? Like, let me go get Cyberpunk. Like, it's true, man. Like, oh, I want to play Cyberpunk, not this. Like, you know. But I like the fact that Obsidian makes jokes like these. Like, they're jokes. And it's really, really good that Microsoft bought them and Ninja Theory. I'll get to Ninja Theory in a bit. But yeah, so Obsidian announced that game, and I was like, all right, cool. But yeah, again, it's an Xbox Series Xbox Game Pass game for me. It's one of those ones that I'll just be like, yeah, I'll play it. It's not one of the I need to, you know. But then Obsidian dropped a trailer for their brand new first person RPG game, and it's called Avowed, right? I saw this trailer and I was like, all right, now you're talking Microsoft. Like, this is more like, all right, this is getting me more towards the, all right, I think I might need to get a Series X type mode. You know what I mean? It's getting me there. But the big problem with it was it's a CG trailer, no gameplay. Yeah, that's it. Like, I mean, unless it was the smallest fraction of gameplay, but it really was a CG trailer. So how am I meant to know if I need this game if I don't know what it is, and I don't even know when it's coming out? It looks like it's probably going to be a 2022 game at this rate, because yeah, but you see what I mean? Like, this was the start of the CG trailers, and I'll get to CG trailers in a bit, but at least there's hope. Like I said in the beginning of this video, this conference gave you hope. So there's hopefully going to be a cool looking RPG first person by Obsidian, who are the creators of Outer Worlds and Fallout New Vegas. So you know they're going to put a lot of effort into it, and plus with the Series X the Series X power, they will be able to make something really spectacular. So fair enough, I'll give benefit of the doubt here, wait for it too. Now, moving on, a couple other games were announced. I'm trying to see if there's anything I missed. But Senua Saga, right? They talked more about Senua Saga and showed nothing. Yeah, Ninja Theory showed nothing. Yeah, that's great. Because that's another game that looks more like an Xbox, hey, you want to buy this console for us game? But yeah, no, nothing. No trailer, nothing. So that was a little irritating. So now I'm wondering, why did they show it in the first place? Like, in the Game Awards, when is it coming out? Like, is that a 2022 game? Is it a 2023 game? Like, I don't know. Other games that were announced, Psychonauts 2 was replayed again with Jack Black putting some music into it, so that's cool. Yet again, doesn't make me want to buy an Xbox, but hey, there's all that. There's this game called Stalker, and it was a really weird trailer. I think, correct me if I'm wrong here in the comments, I think this was a trailer where well, the person was being stalked, and it was just like, okay, so what do you do in this game? Do you stalk a person for the whole game? I don't know, but correct me if I'm wrong here in the comments, because I was confused about that. They announced Tetris again, so Tetris is going to make a hell of a lot more money. The Medium got some gameplay, and oh, okay, what's cool about the Medium is that they said that it was the same world done with, like, okay, so the same layout with two different worlds essentially. So it's like the girl would look this way, the girl would look that way, the girl will have powers in this one, the girl will not have powers in that one, and it's simultaneous. That's pretty cool. Xbox Series X, if you're really running games two worlds at the same time, that is pretty exciting, and it makes me have hope for other games as well. So in terms of like what they could do with these worlds, so that's pretty really dope. And last but not least, fair enough to Microsoft, they dropped a bomb, right, by announcing that a new Fable game was coming, which is pretty cool. Even though I've never played a Fable, but I have been interested in Fable games because it's like meant to be open world RPG type game, and it's really, really cool and interesting in terms of what you do in the game and how it works. The only thing is about Fable is Fable is, from what I heard, is good, but I've never heard it to the levels of like a Witcher or Breath of the Wild or a God of War, you know what I mean? So even though, yet again, it's great that they announced back Fable after so many years and it's back, people are like losing their minds over it on Twitter. Is it a system selling game? Like, I don't know. Like, and if it is, like, this Fable game will have to be something completely different because, well, maybe not completely different, but it'll have to be something really, really cool and have to like elevate the Xbox now because like they need exclusives like that. And so let me give you my thoughts and impressions in general. Like, the thing about this conference is the reason why it was really good is because this conference sold me on this Xbox Game Pass, right? It did not sell me on the Xbox games as I need to buy these games. Does that make sense? Like, it basically, because in this conference, one thing that they reiterated or they stated was that every single Xbox Series X exclusive was going to be on Game Pass on day one as soon as it's released everywhere, which is flipping amazing. Thank you, Microsoft, for that. That is so cool. And also, Phil Spencer, before I get to more of my thoughts, Phil Spencer, he is actually a G. Like, I rate Phil Spencer. Like, he is the perfect head for Xbox because he gives you hope. Like, he really gives you hope. Like, he's such a cool and really interesting spokesperson. So fair enough, Phil Spencer. But yet again, this conference sold me on the Xbox Game Pass because I was looking at these games going, ooh, these are all really cool. Wow, my Game Pass is going to be utilized, man. These are all like so dope. Like $15 a month, sick. But none of these games made me say, I will pay $60 for that day one. Like, none of them. Like, and that's a shame because I wish Xbox gave more of that. And to be fair on Xbox, of course they can't compete with Sony yet on exclusives because they just started this initiative of trying to make exclusives, big budget exclusives on their console. But like, when I compare this conference to the PS5 conference, I feel like it's like there's a stark difference between the two. I mean, look at the PS5 conference again, right? Take away Spider-Man, Ratchet and Clank, and Horizon, right? The PS5 conference had games that I'd never seen before, but really made me interested in and made me want to be like pick up the PS5 4. Like, one of them was Kenna, one of them was Deathloop, the other one was, I think, Project Athena. Like, all three of those games looked incredible, and I was like, whoa, like these are sick. Even Project Athena barely had any gameplay in it. I was like, whoa, these are sick. But Xbox didn't have games like that. Like, every game that looks super interesting, like, whoa, these are sick, as in the Obsidian game and the Fable, was CG. Like, it wasn't gameplay. So how am I meant to be that hyped when I'm seeing CG? Like, you know what I mean? It's not gameplay. Give me some gameplay. Like, where's the gameplay, Microsoft? But anyway, let me not be negative. Let's be real here. The Xbox Series X is a good value console because you get the Game Pass, and with Game Pass you play a ridiculous amount of games. All of these games look like they'll max be a 9 out of 10 for me. I don't see any of them being Game of the Year contenders. Like, that's the problem with Microsoft. Like, they produce great games, but they don't produce Game of the Year contenders. Like, that's the truth. Like, I don't, correct me if I'm wrong here. Maybe I'm being a bit negative, but I don't see any of those games today being like, well, maybe the Obsidian game, maybe Fable, but yet again, CG. But every other game, it doesn't seem like they're going to hit the levels of a God of War, of a Horizon Zero Dawn, of a Spider-Man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, those are like Game of the Year contenders. Like, look at Ghost of Tsushima, for example. Ghost of Tsushima just came out. It's a Game of the Year contender. What does Microsoft have in that conference that could compete with Ghost of Tsushima? Like, what, any of them? Does any game of that they announced today complete with Ghost of Tsushima? And that's not even the best game on PS4. Like, I don't know. But anyway, those are my thoughts and impressions on the Microsoft conference. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you think I'm wrong? Do you think I'm talking trash? Maybe Microsoft might build the best console this generation in terms of games and console. I mean, the console is going to be sweet, but And I guess the games are going to get better, and Microsoft are moving in the right direction. Let me keep on reiterating here. They are moving in the right direction. And yes, the Game Pass is flipping amazing, but we need better games. Like, let's be real. We need better games. Like, it just has to happen. But anyway, those are my thoughts and impressions again on the Microsoft conference. What do you think about it? Well, what did you think of the conference? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Do you think I'm being too negative? Do you think I'm being too harsh? Let me know in the comment section. I'm open to discussion. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel for more content on pop culture and entertainment. Thank you very much for watching. Stay safe and have a great day. I'll see you soon. All right, bye.